Everybody, Kirei Dynamite here, and today I wanted to talk about The Sims 4. I've been playing Sims since Sims 1 on that clunky computer. I'm a big fan of The Sims. I think it's a great game, and I think it's a fun way to pass the time, and every time they make a Sims game, it gets better. Sims 1 from Sims 2, the jump was huge. Like, the graphics, how they communicated with each other, toddler stage, like, it was, I think it's one of the best computer games I've ever played. Honestly, I don't play a lot of computer games. I haven't played a lot of computer games since I was a kid, but Sims is a computer game that I've always bought and always played, no matter what installment it is. And The Sims 4 like took us like several steps back when it was first released, but I mean, most of you guys who are watching this, you already know that. But I'm just here to rant a little bit because I feel like the Sims team, or like EA and Maxis, they are playing games. Like, they're constantly asking us what we want. We keep telling them and they just won't do it, and I'm trying to figure out why. We keep asking for generations, we keep asking for babies, we keep asking for more personal stories, and we keep asking for more emotions, and they will not do it. I don't get it. Why can't you guys just make what we want? And the things that you've made in the past, like, these are things that should have been in the base game, to be honest. Like, they were bragging about emotions and how Sims are smarter and weirder, and I'm like, it's not true. Like, it's surface stuff. It really is. I feel like they're giving us surveys every week for this knitting pack, and I think it's really kind of ridiculous and funny because this knitting pack should just be a straight up hobbies pack with multiple stuff to do. My understanding is that this is just knitting. If you know that it's more than that, let me know. But my understanding is that it's a knitting pack, and that they're gonna probably just be giving us objects and furniture and new clothes. And the surveys that I took, I don't remember it including more than knitting. And it's starting to bother me, to be honest. Like, I'm not waiting on pins and needles to get this knitting pack, because what we deserve from buying and supporting this game and the 20th anniversary of a crap show that they gave us, a hot tub that is already made in the game and you just added a roof and pillars, that is pure laziness to me. I got the vibe that they don't actually care. And I'm not talking about like the sim gurus or anything. I think they still care about the game, and I think they still like want to improve it. But I think the company, EA, Maxis, you guys have the money to make a good game, and you guys just aren't doing it. Your game shouldn't be the most playable when all the packs are on there. Packs and expansion packs should be added to a great game that's already a great game without the packs. So everyone's talking about a generations pack, and in the generations pack, you had better relationships, you had stuff for elders to do, more activities like pillow fights, we had prom, you could sneak out the house. Like, it was so much fun. And in the Sims 3 period, like, their relationships with each other, like, if you make a spouse cheat on them, or like a boyfriend and girlfriend cheat on each other, and that relationship is like tarnished, like it's depleted so much, and you have to work so hard to get it back to what it was. And even like the children are affected if they're around and they see it, and then their relationship is affected. There was just so much that they put in it. And even in The Sims 2, it was hard to come back when a relationship is interrupted and like betrayed in such a way. It's like real life. Like, no, if someone betrays me in real life, it's not going to take me 2 minutes to be their best friend again. Like, it doesn't make sense. I feel like EA genuinely don't understand that The Sims 4 emotions is like, it's not good. It's just not good. Like, I don't know if the creators even know that it's not good. I don't understand how they couldn't just take The Sims 2 and Sims 3 and put it together and make an even better personality system. I feel like it's so simple. Like, is it not? Like, am I crazy? Like, it's simple. You had the perfect system. They had memories, and in The Sims 4, yeah, there's a memory system, but you have to go through so much to do it. You have to take a screenshot, then you have to add it to you have to add that screenshot to the memory, type in what the memory is, and even then, it's just a sad moodlet. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think the moodlet says, like, okay, someone passed away, anger, this person was cheated on. Sims 2 and Sims 3 was just so alive, and like, it's Sims 4, it's just not. It's just so, yeah, it's just not. Like, I could literally play Sims 2 and Sims 3 for hours. I could play it all day long. On Sims 4, I go through stages where I can play it for a while and then I'm bored. And that brings me to the next thing. Without modding, this game would be unplayable. Like, modders, I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how you guys stay up on your game, but you guys make this game so good. Don't even get me started on the baby's life stage. Like we all say, the babies are objects. And I do appreciate that they have breastfeeding on this one. But like, there's no work for it. Like, you just go to the bassinet, you rock them, you feed them, you play with them, and then that's it. Like, you can't take them out on a stroll. You can't change them on the changing table. You can't bathe them. And I'm like, this sucks. This sucks so bad. And it's like, you guys decided not to. And then you're like, oh yeah, maybe there's a chance for babies to be upgraded. Don't lie, because it seems like you guys are just lying at this point and giving us false hope. Like, that's what it seems like to me. So in Sims 2 and Sims 3, there were so many little details that made the game feel real and alive. Cooking, being like, reactions around people, like Angela and Lilith Pleasant, they had like such a tumultuous relationship. Like, they were twins, but they could not stand each other, and one would be around each other and you could see this bubble, and like, they just, and like, the memory would be like set on fire. Also, Wants and Fears, oh my gosh, Wants and Fears were so good, and they took it out the game. It's so crazy to me that they had such a good system and they replaced it with whims. And the thing about the whims is, like, I feel like it takes so long to earn stuff to actually get from the rewards shop. And whereas the Wants and Fears, you got bigger amount of awards, and like, but for whims, it's like 25 points, 75 points. And on freaking Sims 2, Wants and Fears, you could get like 7,500 points for getting married, or 2,500 points for something your sim wanted to do. And if a fear happened, then it decreases. So like, there was a challenge to the game where you have to keep your sim sane. Like, that's life. You have to, like, life is going through things, trying to keep your head above the water, trying to accomplish things, and having fears that if sometimes fears happens, you kind of lose it. Like, you're like, what the heck is going on? And I feel like Sims 4 is just like so safe in everything it does. Everything. And it's like, why did you guys take 20 steps backwards when you could have taken 40 steps forward? As far as The Sims 4 goes, I feel like we're really asking for the bare minimum. And I think it's ridiculous when you have a group of people who are more than happy to give you money for a great game, and you just like kind of take it like as they're gonna buy it anyway, so let's just make what we want. Let's like just do whatever we want. And I feel like it's not really gonna change unless like the audience just like stops buying stuff. Like me, I have all the expansion packs and I have all the game packs, but I don't like The Sims 2 and Sims 3. I would run to the store and go buy them. Now I wait till they're half price and on sale, because I'm like, who knows if it's even gonna be worth it. Like, who knows if I'm even going to like the game that I buy. Like, I shouldn't feel that way. I should feel like I know what I'm getting with the company and the developers. And Sims 3, I didn't buy every expansion pack on Sims 3, but I bought most of them, and I mostly bought them. I think I bought them full price every time. Like, I was there at Best Buy, like, I need to get this game because I know it's gonna be good. But this, I'm like, who knows? Like, I don't know. Like, it could totally be a fail. And the quality is just gone. The snow is, in this game, you step on it, you can't like really struggle to get through it. I saw the ball pit someone was talking about on YouTube for toddlers. Ridiculous. I think the only thing that will really change the gameplay for the better is a pack for generations. Better babies, better personalities, and like these surveys that they do, I think it's so full of crap. Like, I'm hoping that they're just trolling us and they're gonna release this pack or expansion pack that's just so mind-blowing, but I also don't have that much faith in them. Like, I really don't. It's actually like pathetic. It's really, really pathetic of this company. Personalities, so generations, better personalities, better quality altogether, better communication with Sims. Like, everything that they asked us on this survey, they need to follow to a T, and they need to take it to heart, because to make a good game, you need more than acting like you care and then putting something out that we didn't even ask for, and that, like, who wanted this? Who wanted this? You guys are trying to tell me that you guys couldn't make a whole hobbies pack instead of just knitting? That's bullcrap. So yeah, I'm tired of the Sims 4 playing Sims 4 Team EA Maxes. I'm tired of them playing these games. If you're gonna give us these surveys and ask us these questions and not deliver on what we want, like, part of me thinks that they're they're giving us these surveys for Sims 5, but then again, like, Sims 5, I don't care about Sims 5 at all. I really don't, because if this is the Sims 4 that you're giving us, the Sims 5 is probably just gonna be just as crappy. Like, how do you expect us, or me personally, to want to move on to Sims 5 when the game that you have now and that you're putting out now isn't great? It's not as good as the past games. Every time a game company makes different installments of something, it should be better than the past. It should blow our minds. And it's just not doing that. I could literally talk about how much they fail and how much they, like, trick us into thinking we're gonna get something good, and instead we don't. And I want to touch on, actually, I feel like there should also be a step, because I was playing last week and I noticed that there's not a system for step parents, so I think that's also something that they need to touch on. But yeah, all in all, I'm not happy with The Sims 4. They shouldn't have to rely on modders to make the game playable and to make it better and to make it feel more alive and to make the characters, the NPCs, there shouldn't be mods for their lives to move on. Like, that should already be set in place. Anyway, if you have any complaints about, and I don't think it's complaining, I think it's holding their feet to the fire and saying, we know what you guys are capable of, we know how talented that this Sims team is, and we know that you guys can put out better content. You guys just aren't doing it for some reason. So comment down below and tell me what you guys think, what you want in the game, and yeah, pretty much just comment down your thoughts on everything. And like and subscribe, and yeah, I'd appreciate it. So yeah, my voice is running out right now, so I'm gonna stop this video. Thank you for watching.